Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another shooting video. Today we've got the Swiss Gewehr 1911 in 7.5x55 Swiss. Had a lot of people ask me to do the video on this, and today is the day. So this rifle was introduced in about 1911 to the Swiss military and was pretty much a refined, upgraded version of the Swiss model 1896 rifle. But the cartridge was changed and they kind of got a little bit more beefy and stuff. But essentially it's an 1896 rifle that's made to fire a little bit higher powered cartridge. A lot of the 1896 rifles were updated to this configuration and they're called the 1896-11, but this is an actual G11 because the stock doesn't have the extra little pistol grip added, and the serial numbers match and everything. You can just tell it's all original. So the only thing that sucks about this is, like, I had to replace the cocking knob because the original plastic, whatever the hell it was thoroughly broken. But these can be have like 25 bucks, so that's not a big deal. That's the only thing that's really not original on the gun. It's all matching serial numbers, including the magazine. The bolt matches right there, receiver, barrel, and pop the magazine out quick. You can see that. So, yeah, now I'll kind of show you how to work this action. It's a little bit different if you've never seen an actual Schmidt-Rubin action. They're a straight pull, which you've probably seen other videos on, but you know, instead of going up and back, you can just do this, and it's really fast. Now, if a lot of you have seen a K31, you'll notice that the action's about half this length. That's because they updated it and took this front part off and integrated everything into the rear part of the bolt. And yeah, made it a lot shorter. So this is what the Swiss used. They had a carbine version of this called the K11, and they used this until about the 1930s, and even some reserve units used them past there when it was replaced by the K31. So we're going to shoot this today at 50 and 100 yards and kind of show you how it does, and we'll do some standing fire and other cool stuff with it. So here we go. Alright, so we're going to load the magazine. I forgot the chargers they had, the same as the K31. They're like those cardboard ones with the aluminum on them. But I forgot those, so we're just going to load the magazine old school like this. I'm just going to load 5 rounds. This magazine holds 6 plus 1 in the chamber for a total of 7, just like a K31. So 50 yards, and check this out. You can see the rifle's going to be chambering the round straight back, straight forward. Smooth as butter. I'm really shooting at 50, and this thing's battle sighted for 300 meters, so it's probably going to be shooting a little high. That's why I'm kind of compensating for it. So there's 5. We're just going to go up and check out the target really quick and show you what it looks like. Relatively fast firing, and yeah, it should be fun. So here's what my non-group shooting ass can do at 50 yards with the Gewehr 11. You got 2 through the same hole there, 3, 4, 5. And if I could do that, somebody that's actually a lot better at shooting is going to be able to hit through the same hole all day. And this is a standard rifle. I haven't done any work to it. I don't know if the soldier or civilian that had it before it got shipped over here did anything, but it doesn't feel like it. It just feels like a general service rifle. So we'll let the old man take a few shots out of it at the other target. He'll probably do a little bit slower fire, really test the accuracy of this, and then we'll go out to 100, and we'll see how it fares there. So far I'm really liking this. I haven't never shot this rifle before since I bought it, so yeah, we will get to that now. So I kind of forgot to mention the ammo we're using is the Swiss GP11 ammunition, surplus stuff. For a while there, this stuff was pretty dried up on the internet, but now you can get it in several places for about $280 to $300 for 480 round battle packs, depending on where you get it, shipping and all that stuff. So yeah, it's just this. These are like match grade rounds, but they're at surplus prices. They're like 50 cents a round for match grade ammunition. They got the wax seal on them, and the Cooper nickel bullet. It's 174 grains. And these things are probably the best ammo you can fire out of any Swiss rifle that's chambered in this. And if I'm not mistaken, they used this up until a few years ago in their machine guns. Don't quote me on that. And then I don't know what their marksman rifle was, or their sniper rifle was, but this stuff was made until just recently. So, all right, now the old man's gonna shoot at 50 yards. And he's gonna do the whole 7 rounds. All right. you're still going.
Snuck one in there.
One. Jesus. All right, what'd you think of that?
That's beautiful. It's so smooth.
Yep, sure is. So the old man fired, what, 7 rounds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you also Robin Hooded 1 straight through the other one. And just a little bit high, which is fine. So that means that's the rifle and not us. That can be adjusted. I just wanted to see how consistently off it was. But I was holding about down here on my target, and I was hitting, or I was down here and I was hitting right here. So, but the rifle itself is consistent and accurate. So now we'll try it at 100. We'll just probably hold right there on the target and then should hit dead center. So here we go. This will be 100 yards. So I'm gonna use 7 rounds as well. I'm not exactly a good distance group shooter, but hey, maybe things will change with this rifle. That bolt is so smooth. I mean, a K31 is shorter, but it's the same motion and everything. So as far as that's concerned, it's pretty identical. All right, do you want to take your 10 now and then we'll go check both?
Yeah, I'll do it that way.
All right. Okay, here we go with his 7 and 100. You don't have to aim as far off, I guess. Well, I don't know because I haven't seen the target, but it looked like it was hitting behind it, so that's a good thing. Just try tilting your head to the left on the next shot and then just work the bolt like that without dropping the rifle down. You'll see how smooth it is. It's awesome. See?
Much better.
Isn't that just excellent? That it?
That's it.
All right. Okay, so we're walking up here and we're kind of seeing that we actually hit this bitch, which usually at 100 yards with open sights, myself, the old man, start screwing up. So go to yours truly's target first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I actually hit every single round.
Where were you aiming?
I was aiming about right here. As I said, you gotta aim, on the last one I said aim about right there. So that's, for my horrible shooting skills, that's not too terrible. I'll try to go back and close this group up. But I mean, yours isn't terrible. It's on paper. It's just high and to the left, but we don't have the tools to adjust the sight right now.
Right here.
Yeah, you need to aim right here. If you aim right here, your impact's going to be right here. So if you want to actually hit the red, aim right there. But all right, let's go back and give that another try. At least we're all on paper.
Yeah.
Didn't miss a single shot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And you got a headshot, 2 of them. Right. Hopefully we can do a little bit better. Ah, the barrel's starting to get hot. Alright, do your 7, then we're gonna have to let her cool down for a little bit. No tactical pipe on these shots?
No. It's rested today. I gotta get my shots accurate here. That sounded different.
I'm sure you hit a different piece of the paper.
Yeah. In between heat waves off the barrel.
Yeah, she's getting a little hot.
It's really hot.
Okay, we'll let her cool down for a little bit. Yeah. But you got the targets. Okay, so my first group was up here in this area. I dropped down the point of aim right here, and it actually started hitting where I wanted it to. 4, 5, 6, and I probably pulled one high. I know I pulled one of them, I just don't know where it went. So you can see it closes up a little bit, and if you take your time and relax more than I'm capable of doing, you could probably do a lot better. Now, the old man put him in the same spot, but this time he got 1, 2, 3 more headshots. 2 of them are hitting the red in there. And we'll call that one the flyer, and then these 2 are not bad either. So, and this is only about 8 inches at the biggest point right here. So you're still, I mean, yeah, it's not good for all you people that are like group shooters, like, I could get sub MOA, good for you, congrats. We're not group shooters. Reflexive shooters and group shooters are 2 different things. So for us, this is actually decent. Definitely a dead deer, for sure, there's no question about that. Yeah, so I think the bench shooting's done. We've shown what this rifle's capable of in people that really are not good group shooters with iron sights. So now we'll show you kind of like standing up, kneeling down, more realistic usage of the firing positions, like something a soldier would have done. So we'll do that. We'll do that at about 50 yards because that's a pretty normal combat distance in the woods or in a city or something like that. So yeah, we'll do that right now and then we'll conclude the video. What we're gonna do is we've got targets set up at 25 and 50 yards. We're gonna hit, out of 7 rounds, we're gonna hit the 25 with 2 of them as fast and accurately as possible. I'm gonna aim for the head, he can aim for center mass, and then the last 5 will be as accurately and quickly as possible at 50. So, all right, standing up. Okay, so there's my 7. All right, so I didn't hit the 25 at all, believe it or not. At 50, I got 1 decent hit, and then 1 went right above his head, so that would have scared him. So I got 2 for 7. See if the old man can do a little bit better. 2 at the 25, and then 5 at the left 50. Go ahead. Cool. That's got a pretty cool sound to it outside of the little shelter here. It's kind of like this pop. It's really loud, like an Enfield. That's what it sounds like. Cool. All right, let's check out the targets. Well, actually, we can just go right here. 25 ain't that far. So he hit 2 center mass in the red. Check that out. 2 good hits. And I don't see anything on the 50, so it looks like you were the opposite. I said left 50.
Oh, sorry about that.
God, okay, well, still. So you got 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits on the 50. Because mine, that was mine. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess you did do better than me. Pretty interesting stuff. All right, we'll go wrap up the video really quick and keep this, well, I always say relatively short, but I'd say under a half hour is short. So here we go. All right, so this is the first time that me and the old man have ever shot a Schmidt-Rubin Gewehr 1911. And shot K31s before, but what'd you think of this one?
This is really nice. I really enjoyed pulling back the bolt straight back. After you told me to turn my head a little bit to the left, it was kind of nice because you can sling it right past your head.
Yep, and then right back on target.
Yeah. And the trigger pull is so smooth on this thing.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. That's, I mean, I don't know if like I said, the individual soldier or a civilian that had this after it was out of military service did that.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is either really well used and toned or it's, they're just great rifles. This thing is, you know, they're not that expensive either because everybody prefers the K31 because it's shorter. This thing's got a little bit more distance to it because it's not a carbine length, so you get a little more velocity and distance out of it. I'll make another video on this eventually when we get a chance to go up to the farm of us shooting this at distance, because I'm really eager to see how this performs. I'll adjust the front sight and everything so we can hit relatively windage correct. And yeah, we'll do that. But no, I thought it was a great rifle too. It's the Schmidt-Rubin rifles are definitely very underrated and nobody really gives them enough credit, in my opinion. So yeah, that's it. So we'll conclude the video. If you like this video and you haven't already, can you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel? Also, if you consider supporting me on Patreon, the link to that is in the description. It allows me to get ammo for this kind of stuff and make better videos, buy decent cameras and stuff, maybe a microphone for all those that complain about my audio sucking. So anyways, if you want to do that, the link to that's in the description. If not, that's totally fine. I just appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, everyone. All my viewers past and present, you guys are awesome, and I finally did this video, so hope you're happy for a little bit. We'll try to get out and do some more stuff as the weather improves up here in the frozen tundra of Wisconsin. So thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.